Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look back at a phone that made some waves when it first came out, the Motorola Moto Z Play. Specifically, the XT1635, the 32GB unlocked model. Now it's a few years old, running Android 6.0.1 out of the box, but it still holds a certain appeal, especially for those looking for a budget-friendly option. One of the big selling points of this phone back in the day was its battery life, and honestly, it still holds up pretty well. The listing mentions turbo power, giving you up to 9 hours of use with just 15 minutes of charging, which is impressive even by today's standards. With moderate use, you can easily get through a full day without needing to top up. It's packing a 3,500 milliamp hours battery, which was huge for its time. Now let's talk about the specs. We got a 5.5-inch HD display, which is decent, though not as sharp as the full HD or higher resolutions we see on most phones now. The 3 GB of RAM is on the lower end these days, so don't expect to be running tons of apps simultaneously without some slowdown. The 32 GB of internal storage is also pretty limited, but thankfully, you can expand that with a micro SD card up to a whopping 256 GB. That's a lifesaver for storing photos, videos, and music. The camera setup is a 16MP rear camera and a 5MP front camera. Image quality is respectable for its age, though it won't compete with the latest flagship phone cameras. It's perfectly adequate for everyday snapshots and social media posts. This particular model is GSM unlocked, meaning it's compatible with carriers like AT&T and T-Mobile, but not CDMA carriers like Verizon and Sprint. The listing specifically mentions checking band compatibility with your carrier, especially for LTE, as this is an international model. That's a crucial step before you buy. The Moto Z Play was also known for its Moto mods, modular accessories that attached magnetically to the back of the phone. You could add things like a projector, a better speaker, or even an extra battery. While these are cool in concept, they never really took off, and finding them now might be a challenge. So, who is this phone for in 2024? It's a good option for someone who needs a basic, reliable smartphone without breaking the bank. Maybe a teenager getting their first phone, or someone who primarily uses their phone for calls, texts, and light web browsing. It's also a great backup phone or a travel phone. Just remember, it's an older device, so don't expect the latest and greatest features. The listing mentions the box includes the device, USB cable, earphones, a charger, which might be a foreign plug, so a US adapter might be included in documentation. Always double-check the seller's details to be sure of what you're getting. Overall, the Moto Z Play is a solid budget option, especially if you can find it at a good price. Just be aware of its limitations, like the older operating system and lower RAM. If you're looking for a simple, affordable phone with great battery life, the Moto Z Play might be worth considering.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.